Wow, this thing is way bigger and longer than we expected. It's really going to pound us hard all night.
That's what she said.
Oh my God, Jim. I'm so fired.
The chef really knows how to handle his meat. It's thick, juicy, and he stuffs it with so much flavor.
That's what she said.
What? Johnson really stepped up to the plate tonight. He gripped his bat tight, got into position, and when the moment came, he just pounded it hard and deep.
That's what she said. The new tunnel project is moving slowly. Workers say it's really hard to get in there.
That's what she said.
Wow.
Oh boy.
You said your phone was broken, just forgot to charge it. Oh, outfit you're wearing, God, I hope it's ironic. Did you just say you're finished?
Live in the studios in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, you turned into the Generation Evolution for Sunday, Father's Day. We'll start the show, but no, I forgot to unmute something. That's all. Minor problem. No one else. But you know what?
We are completely frozen.
On the edit, it won't even be noticed. So, that's
wow. I look so depressed.
Don't look at the screen, man. Like,
no, I'm just laughing at the goddamn freeze.
The problem is nobody's gonna see that but you. Nobody's gonna see that, so it doesn't make any sense. We're opening up with the brand new Sabrina Carpenter. This is Man-Child, just dropped it this week. I figured, why not open up the show with this? So, for those on the stream, are watching the show afterwards, our screen is acting weird, but the actual stream on my tablet that I'm looking at for the actual board is fine. So if we look weirdly distracted, it's because our screen is weird right now. One of our screens is weird right now. So we're trying not. That's the problem with two people with ADD, but the screen is not working properly.
Yeah.
So we're just having our problems in here as we get started.
This ain't Generation Evolution, just the Generation ADD.
It's early stuff. So all right, first of all,
I'm not wrong, which is the sad part.
Let me let's get into things. First of all, this is for the weekend that it's. No king, la 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 la. There you go. That was for this week for this weekend that it's been. You guys want to get that out of the way now. So Thursday we had we did a show Thursday. For those who didn't hear Friday, it's still special. I put up to have a show up. Thursday we did a show and there was some issues in StreamYard and it was never saved. And I'm still trying to get in touch with StreamYard to get this figured out. We'll do is if they keep having these issues with their customer service, we may be moving on to a different place. But that's a whole different story. More about that in the future. Anywho, for now.
Wait, did you get anything from the
10 minutes, and it was like my explanation for the summer. Which is a pretty good clip for people that need to know. But
there was mic audio, right?
Yes. That wasn't the issue. It was just it was a technical issue on their end.
God.
But anyway, so the one thing I actually had to do as a clip was I put up the question of the week answers because we ended up with more answers after up here anyway. But instead of reading them, I made a little montage, so I put it up on social. And so I'll play the montage here for those who have not seen it. So there you go. That
That
is the
was,
question of the answers winner.
That was beautiful. My favorite one is James. Tacos.
Tacos. Yes, tacos.
And
All right.
and the runner up for me is being depressed.
Of course it was. So let's put up the question of the week for this week for those who obviously didn't see it. Cristian, why don't you slip on the question of the week for this week?
You've been yelling.
I don't look directly at you, but I'm talking to you.
Favorite trait to look for in other people.
There you go. So that is what we're going to be doing.
Generosity. Or just, I don't even know.
Well, I know humor is my top thing. So
someone to hold me. Not even in the press way. I just want to be held. Is that so much to ask for? God damn it.
So, all right. That's that. I'll put that question up on the socials, and you can answer that question. And we'll look at the answers on Thursday show or next Sunday show, depending on how many answers we get. Apparently, we get more answers on Thursday after we do the show. So, we'll see how that works. All right. So, it's going to be another slow Sunday, but I do have a little game for us to play when we get to the second half, when we get after the main stuff. But first things first, this morning is the Japan Dominion. And I'm actually just getting started. I'm actually just started match 3 when I came down here.
And I can actually vouch for that because before I came down here, I saw on the TV.
Yeah, I just started. I just finished up match 2.
I'll be honest, it looks like the dogs were actually just watching the show without you.
Well, that's impossible to do. It's paused. But the
they're probably wondering, why is it all frozen? Like, I'm waiting for the show to start. Like, come on now.
But what I was going to say was, the only thing I've seen so far is they have a brand new entrance for the House of Torture. It's actually pretty. I gotta admit, as much as I can't stand their faction, I do like their new entrance. And they actually had new members. Bad Luck Fale left the Bullet Club, and so did Chase Owens, and now they're part of the House of Torture.
Oh
So
shit!
that happened as of how far as I've seen. So, but one spoiler I said last night was I wanted to get the G1 lineup so we could talk about it on the show, and that is this.
Wow.
This is the G1 for 2025. This is G1 35.
We got Goto.
I'll read the whole thing. I want to read this one because
I
it's a whole
think,
bunch about it.
and also I'm gonna say this right now. I think you could be better pronouncing half these names than I am.
Now, let me just say it. All right, Block A currently it is Hiroki Goto, Bodak Oleg, Joey Irma, David Finlay, Evil, Sanada, Yoda and Hiroshi Tanahashi, and 2 play-in winners. I'll play in matches. I said Sanada. I did say Sanada.
My apologies.
And 2 play-in winners. And then on the B block, it's El Fantasmo, Shota Umino, Shigeru Tatagi, Zack Sabre Jr., the reigning G1 winner, Great Khan, Gabe Kidd, Red Narita, Yosuke Ikesha, and 2 play-in winners.
I would like to ask, what is a play-in winner?
There is actually going to be the play-in matches. And then I'll give my official pick then. What are your thoughts of the box so far?
I'm sorry, I can't. When I'm trying to look over the people, I can't get over the goddamn big ass smile Yoda Suji's giving me right now.
That's the funny part. That's his whole gimmick. That's the best part. Like,
I'm trying to look to see people, and then always just see. I'm going back to him with his big ass smile. Why does he look like Mustafa Ali?
I wouldn't go that far. But
just Asian Mustafa Ali.
Well, the one thing I'm disappointed in is the lack of outsiders. Outside of Tesha, there's nobody else from like AEW or anything. But other than that, this is actually a damn good lineup. And I didn't think how many people do they have in here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 per block. So 10 per block. Okay, that's a lot of matches. But
yeah,
I'll take that because there was like 4 blocks a couple years ago. So I'll take 2 10-person blocks.
You take half the blocks that you used to get.
To me, so I need to know that answer. So that is the G1 lineup that came out this morning. I am looking forward to G1, of course.
Has the person ever faced has the same match in one night, or is it just one match per night?
1 match per night.
Okay, so when you're done, you're done.
Yes, but it's like there are what was it? I have the schedule. The G1 is a month, and everyone
to the semifinals and finals.
Exactly. So like, there's a lot of matches and a
So
lot of
everyone
things going
could
on.
have 13 matches.
Yeah, it's a lot of matches. It's a lot going on. So and crazy part is we've seen weird shit happen in the D1. You never know. So weird shit has happened.
Has anyone won the most?
What do you mean?
Like the men, my whole fucking question.
What was the question you're asking?
How many? Who has won the most G1s?
I think Okada with 5. So that's a big deal. And we haven't had a back-to-back, I think, since Kota Ibushi. So that's a big deal. So
what?
But what? So all right. Let's get into AEW Grand Slam Mexico. And the dogs are barking upstairs. We don't know why. So distracting down here today. All right. First of all, I swear to God, this day match they announced for some reason.
Wait, huh?
I'll tell you, this is the most confusing match on here. Adam Cole, Atlas Jr., Bandito, Brody King, Danny Garcia, and Tempuro versus the Don Callis family. I have no idea. And versus Don Callis family, Hechicero. I don't know when Hechicero became a member of the Don Callis family, but there you go. Josh Alexander, contestant, and Kyle Fletcher, and FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood.
I don't have words. And the biggest part is, why is Brody King here? He was part of something completely different.
Or maybe he is still a part of it, but he's a babyface now, apparently.
I was going because wasn't he with Buddy and
He still is.
Okay.
He's still in the Hound of Hell?
Hellhounds?
Hellhound? Hound of Hell or something like that?
It's Hounds of something.
I think it's Hound of Hell.
Okay.
I think it's Hound of Hell. That's just the alliteration makes sense. You know what I mean?
Which HOH. Oh.
But anyway, let's move on to a match that for some reason TK loves doing matches where people win money.
Yeah. He's got money to blow.
Well, in this country we have the $100,000 matches,
Mhm.
which is hysterical. Because we're in Mexico, it is a pesos match. It's 4 million pesos, high flying 4-way. Swear to God, that's what the graphic said. It is Northgate Arada, Ricochet, Hologram, and Leo Rush.
Leo Rush is back after God knows how long.
He's been all over the show for months.
Oh.
He's been all over the show for months.
Has he just been on like Collision?
No.
He's been on Dynamite?
He's been in tag teams. He's been in tag team matches.
Oh. I should pay more attention.
You should have watched the show.
Wait, how much is 4 million pesos in American dollars?
That's a good question, actually. I don't know
if it's $100,000, I'm done. If it's $100,000,
I'm gonna look it up because the exchange rate always changes. Let me look it up real fast. Man, pesos to
it is USD, right?
yes.
I don't want to say USD. It's some kind of Jamaican Canada money.
What?
I have no goddamn clue.
What is with you this morning?
I don't know.
Let's see here. Is this 4 million? See if I can do this without. This is for great podcasting, but whatever.
Dude.
No, don't do that, please. That's distracting.
This is peak entertainment, folks. I don't even think half the people watching would get that.
I don't have a clue. It just says that the American dollar, it's only it's less than $1 American dollar for a peso out there. So
Wow.
it's not a lot.
Wait, hold on. I just want to. This is just from my.
Well, now I can't see you because you're using your phone at the screen. You can't do that.
That's stupid.
That's the problem.
Just put in $4 million to USD.
But it doesn't make sense, Christian.
Not $4 million, 4 million pesos.
I'm trying to. It's not as easy as it sounds. It's not as easy as it sounds. You would think it would be more simple, but it's not. You know, I'm trying to do that. Here we go. 2010, 900. Wait, I'm trying to think. 2010, $950.44.
Just about 100,000.
Yeah, double what we normally give away one of these prizes.
But if it was 2 million pesos, then it would probably be
I need to know if Hologram's still undefeated. Because if he's still undefeated, he's obviously winning this match. Because that's the thing. He doesn't show up on Dynamite much. He's usually on Collision. So it's weird seeing him on Dynamite. So,
Well, if he's undefeated, then he's winning. But if he's not undefeated, he's not winning.
obviously.
If he's not,
Then
he
it's Ricochet. Then Ricochet probably winning this. So, and now this match popped up out of nowhere. Didn't
Oh,
even know where it
God.
came from. But I'm very fucking intrigued. Hesha, sorry. Okada versus Mark Briscoe.
I was gonna make a really bad joke, but I don't think I could make that on television. And this is gonna be a good match.
Yeah, I did not expect this one. This is like it just popped up on my own phone last night. I'm like, oh, Okada Briscoe. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with that. Especially with newly formed heel, like heavy heel Okada. This will be very interesting how this goes. Now this match is insane. It's so crazy that I had to actually put it at 2 frames on here
Oh God,
because this is the match.
it doesn't seem that bad.
It's the Death Riders, John Moxley, Tony Castanoli, and the Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson versus the Ops, Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Shibata, Sir Strickland, and Will Ospreay.
Wow. Who made this match?
TK, obviously.
Just fucking put this. I swear to God, wasn't this the fucking what's it called?
Blood and Guts?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I swear to God, it wasn't just a stadium stampede.
Close to it. Very close to it.
Who replaced?
The women aren't in here. I think the women aren't here.
Wait, Osprey was in.
No, Ospreay was not in there.
Oh, it was Omega.
Omega was in there. And the Ops weren't in here either.
Yes, they were.
They were?
They were.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was Powerhouse Hobbs.
Because Hook came out and helped. Yeah.
It was. This is literally the stadium stampede, except for Osprey was Omega.
And went out the women.
Yep.
And went out the women.
Wow.
So that's a match I got to know.
This
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
This is the blood and guts match now.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
And all this happened to the tiny steel cage.
Let's see. We have 2 more matches. Actually, matches they actually talked about on the air. That was just random. That popped up. That's one of the things where during the 4-hour special on Wednesday, it popped up on the bottom of the corner, and people were like, wait, what did that say? That's like 10-man tag. That's like 12-man tag. Like, what the fuck?
No one's paying attention down there. So they could just put up the most randomest shit, and you're like, what did that say? Like this! Like this!
Mercedes, so Mercedes Renee on Wednesday was on commentary, eating dinner. Didn't actually go on commentary, and then put out a tweet challenging Zeusis, I want to say, for the CMLL.
I was gonna say Zuxis.
I think it's
Zeusis. Zeuxis
for the CMLL World Women's Championship because she wants another belt.
Oh my God.
Doesn't
she technically have 4 now because
5 technically because she won another one over. She won another in Indy overseas.
Oh my fucking God.
So
does the Owen Hart belt count as a belt?
She's carrying it around like one.
She's gonna have to get that stripped away next time the Owen Hart comes back.
Well, it'll probably be off her like once she gets her title shot done because it's really. But yeah, I have a bad feeling that it's gonna put another belt on Mercedes.
We don't fucking need this.
I by the way, fine, she's good in the ring. Holy fuck, is she terrible on a microphone still? How is somebody who was in the 4 Horsewomen in the dusty fucking training classes of pro promos still be that fucking bad at promos? Like, I don't understand.
Don't get me wrong. Okay, fine. She's not that bad in the ring, but most of the time it's sloppy as fuck.
But I'm just like, how the hell is she that bad at promos still?
Here, let me tell you. Bullshit. It's just she does not know how to work a mic no matter what. At this point, they should do the whole fucking storyline where a mic keeps on fucking cutting out and she has to keep on tapping it over and over again. I mean, at least that'll be entertaining. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
No, she's like, okay, this is why I'm gonna cut the mic just for the joke. I said this is why. There you go. That's more entertaining than what the fuck she talks about.
Oh my Lord, I can't with you.
No, I was gonna cut the mic, but I wanted to tell you just in case.
No, I just
thought it was actually cutting out for real.
So all right,
bless America.
And the other match that was announced, MJF versus Mystico.
Hard.
That, but it's MJF as Mr. America over here, and Mexico representing Mexico.
Oh,
So,
great. So if MJF wins, he takes the mask off of the Mexican guy.
well, he has been stealing masks. It happened on Wednesday. They stole 2 different masks on Wednesday.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so
That's a.
give it the hurt syndicate.
Isn't that illegal?
Not in America. So
Fuck America.
stop that. That is AEW Grand Slam Mexico, and we have a little more time here.
Mexico.
So I went into my on Instagram. I saved some stuff for this very occasion of what we need if we need something, and I found a graphic that I figured would make a good conversation for a little bit here. And you are having all problems
Yes,
with
I
your
am.
records today.
Yes, I am.
Why?
Because every time I move, this gets tangled up, and then it's a whole goddamn origami puzzle over here.
It's not that complicated.
It's very complicated for a man at ADD who just does this.
All right, so I found this graphic,
Whoa.
and it was called the 7 Wrestlers Theory. Chris Van Vliet put this up, and this is the theory that we can answer. Theory number 1 is the one that made you fall in love with wrestling. Number 2, your newest favorite wrestler. Number 3, the one that always made the one you'd protect with your whole life. And number 7, the one you're rooting for the most. And dog to bark it again, it's something.
They're giving their answers. They're giving the answers. What are you talking about?
So I'm trying to get the screen up here. So we can go through these and we can answer it. Well, let's go. Well, I'm going to go 1 to 7 or 7 to 1.
1-7.
All right. Start at number 1. The one that made you fall in love with wrestling, Christian.
John Cena.
That's easy for you, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's super, super simple for you. I'm trying to think.
Unless you want to go further back, Rey Mysterio.
So I'm trying to think when I first started watching, was it simple as like a Stone Cold or something like that? But I'm not really sure. I have to think about that. I know at the time when I started officially watching was really the end of the Attitude Era. Like, I'd love to say a Stone Cold or a Rock, but I don't think so. I think it's more along the lines of the women. I fell in love with the women wrestlers more than anything else.
That's. I'm not trying to say that, but that was especially ironic for the times.
Well, Christian Leader at the time, though.
Yeah.
Christian Leader at the time.
Thank you.
So they were the all stars at the time. So I guess I'll go with one of them. But Leader I'll talk about more in a minute.
I mean, technically, you could say both.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So number 2, your newest favorite wrestler. Me, it's easy. Stephanie McKeer. I'm not even gonna lie. Stephanie McKeer. I love her so much now already. I'm not even gonna bullshit. How about you?
Will Ospreay.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Number 3, the one that always makes you smile. Christian?
Um.
For me, this is easy.
Okay, you go first.
Will Nightingale. How can he not be in a bad mood?
I was gonna say R-Truth, but now I think he's changing.
Well, you can still go with him. He's still fun.
He's still funny.
I also in there. Let's go with your. Hello. Okay, cool. That's our sound. I'm gonna make sure we're still living all of the heroes. So
I don't know.
comfort wrestler still on that? Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. I can't think of one.
At all?
No, not off the top of my head. No.
That's weird. All right, the one you missed the most,
Injured
or passed away.
or passed away.
See, that's easy. It's Eddie Guerrero. If you
I was gonna
passed
say-
away,
I was gonna say Eddie because I never.
you never got to see wrestle.
him.
Never got to see him, and I got to see him when he returned.
I've
You know,
only, I've
up to
only,
when he passed.
I've only seen the replays and shit. It was like it'd be fun to see in person.
Yeah, it was. I actually got to watch it at a Euro match in person. It was fun. And how about not passed away?
If it was passed away, then Eddie, because I never got to see him. Like I said,
Well, not passed away. Though,
I know.
like, a retired wrestler or something like that.
I was gonna. You know what? It's Stone Cold because he got kind of robbed of his career.
Well, he got hurt.
I know.
He got hurt.
I know. That's
so-
what I'm saying. He kind of got robbed from it. Oh,
Yeah, I was so happy when Lita came back. By the way, a couple of years ago, because I finally got to see her. I still miss her still to this day, though, because she was my favorite person in wrestling for a long, long time. And the answer to this question would have been Edge for the longest time. And obviously, he's Copeland now in AEW.
oh, you mean Cope?
No, I'm not calling him that. You know that.
I think he's really coping with his name.
The one you protect with your whole life. Christian.
Fucking hell. These questions are. I don't even know how to answer these properly.
Well, just think of what the first thing that comes to your head.
You go first. No think.
Well, I'm thinking. That's why I'm trying to think of who I'm thinking.
Oh,
of.
we're
Oh,
great.
Bailey. Obviously. No, give me a break. I'm not. Okay, let me say something. You guys give me so much shit for Bailey, right? I have the stuff Bailey behind me on the door behind me on the set.
Oh, I forgot. I looked where she usually was.
I moved her back there because she kept falling. But the thing with that is there's this caller on the torch. He's so much worse than I am. So much worse than I am. So it actually made me. So, not being stalling.
My brain does not want to brain today. It's first thing in the morning.
I know, but I think it's a question.
I'm trying to think and I don't have an answer.
Think of your favorites. I think of people that their favorites.
I'm not trying to go through the favorite route. I want to actually do something that's more like unique and around the favorites.
Sometimes you say Hook or Sammy Guevara. By the way, we lost him for a second here. He dropped his mic. So
Fuck it, you know what? There you go. There you go.
what was the answer?
Sammy.
Sammy Guevara.
There you go. So shocking, am I right?
So all right.
It's got dust in my mouth.
Finally, the last one is for the most.
You go first.
I'm thinking.
Oh, great.
I'm thinking. Actually, no. I should just run with my obvious answer because I've been such a fanboy for such a long time. I got to go with Edge Adam Copeland because I've been such a fanboy for a long time.
I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but no, actually, you know what? For the first one, it's Rey Mysterio. For the last one, it's John Cena. There you go. There you go.
It all ties together.
There you go.
So, all right. So we'll do it early. We'll end out early today.
Okay, but one thing about Rey Mysterio though, the new masks do not work.
No.
I like the where it actually covers like his the whole face mask, but like covers out his mouth. But because of the new ones and how the shape looks, it does not look good.
Okay. I mean,
That's just a hot take for me that because Rey Mysterio was brought up, I just wanted to say that.
that makes sense. Like you have your opinion, so you're allowed. You've been a fan
But
forever.
no,
So.
it's just how the eyes look now and how like the cover doesn't cover up like his original luchador mask was what made him for me.
Fair enough.
And now when he gets the new one, I still love him. But now I just know. I just don't like it.
Makes sense. You're allowed. You're absolutely allowed to have an opinion.
Got the whole goddamn commentary. How dare you? No.
I don't think anyone would care. Honestly, I don't think people are going to be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you said that."
This ain't Twitter, so we're good.
No, we don't post on Twitter, so it's all good.
Thank God. You post this clip, there's gonna be 50,000 comments saying, "How dare you say that about a luchador?"
Or a legend, actually, or anything else.
Mhm.
So, all right, we're going to end the show early today because it was Father's Day, and I want to go watch Dominion. And we're going to close it. Last night, I actually watched for the first time the Broadway show Waitress. And me and your mother watched that last night for the first time.
That's what you're watching.
Yeah, you're watching Waitress on Max. It's on with Sarah Bareilles. and it was a pro cut that was filmed a few years ago. So we're gonna close with a song. This is Sarah Bareilles and Jason Mraz closing us out today. So I'll let you go first.
Follow me on the Villain Zane Riley on YouTube at the Villain Zane 627. I will be streaming Dead by Daylight later because on Wednesday, when I'm free, the new Killer Springtrap from FNAF comes out, and I really want to try that.
Fair enough. Yeah, you stuck on Hunter tomorrow too, though. So
Yep, I know.
It's really interesting. So someone has to actually get some sleep for a change. So, all right. Let's see here. But go like and subscribe. Here's all our links. You can actually find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and on iHeartRadio, and on YouTube, and on Audible. So you can go all those places to listen and comment and review on the show.
If you scan the QR, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, okay, and then you can actually also find us at Generation Evolution 00
Do not forget the 00.
on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, yada yada, all the places. And like Christian said, scan that QR code and find us.
Sorry, I didn't know if I said that too early.
It's all good. All good. So that being said, Thursday we'll be back. I don't know what's gonna happen Thursday because it's not a hip week. So I judge it by what's gonna happen on TV. We'll find out on Thursday what we're talking about.
Yep.
We'll find out how programming goes this week. We're gonna talk about on Thursday. So and put that by then I'll have watched Finished Dominion and stuff like that. So on that note, let's get out of here early today. Thank you all for tuning in, and thank you all for listening to the Generation Evolution. I'm Blake.
I'm Christian, and happy Father's Day, everyone.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
What's right for me? It's the only thing I've ever done. What if I never see myself ever be anything more than what I've already become? I need a bad idea. I need a bad idea. I need a bad idea. I need a bad idea.
Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night.